and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I will just put that up there. I'll try to show the video or moments of me listening to it somewhere on the screen if I can. This one I had the pleasure of listening to via audiobook, which is partly narrated by Elizabeth Acevedo and partly narrated by this other person that, again, I don't recall their name. I'm the worst. So anyways, Clap When You Land follows two girls, two teenagers, 17 and 16 respectively, or close to 17 and 16. Camino Rios, who lives in the Dominican Republic, and Yahaira Rios. And Camino lives with her aunt in the Dominican Republic, and her father usually travels to or works in New York for most of the year, and he comes down for the summer to stay with them. And Camino's whole life is surrounded by her father. He pays for her schooling, and she's going to like a good school down in the Dominican Republic. It's like an international school. And then she has this man, oh my god, what is his name? I hate him too. But anyways, this man who essentially sells girls. He, kind of grooms them into working for him to be prostitutes, and he sells them at the high-rise hotels nearby to buyers. And he is after Camino, but for the longest time he wouldn't approach her because her father was always paying him to stay away from her. And then there is Yahaira, who lives in New York. She lives in an apartment in New York with her mother and her father, and he lives in New York with them for most of the year, and then he travels to the Dominican Republic for work for the summer. The day he leaves, his plane crashes into the ocean. There is no sign of survivors at the start of the novel. This novel is a novel in verse, and it switches back and forth between Camino and Yahaira and their perspectives in their grief, oh man, I'm gonna start crying. And their loving memories of their father. As the story progresses, obviously you realize this is the same man who has two different families, one in the Dominican Republic and one in New York. And and it is heartbreaking. Oh wow, why am I gonna cry? I cried like so much listening to this book. I was actually listening to it while I was twisting my hair. It's about 5 hours. It is about grief, it's about love, it's about acceptance and friendship and sisterhood and family bonds and secrets and honesty. Wow. Elizabeth Acevedo's writing is just stellar. I highly suggest that if you check out this book, if you haven't already, to listen to the audiobook. There's just such a richness to the voice acting, a richness, like it just, it was just so beautiful. Both girls are so different. They have different aspects of their father's personality, what they like Yahaira is into chess, and Camino loves to swim, and they have such fond, well, mostly fond memories of their father, everything that he has given them, everything he has taught them. So it is a harsh reality to find out that he wasn't necessarily who they thought he was. I have nothing more to say other than this was such a beautiful book that I feel like a lot of people, myself included, can relate to. I thought it was really, really well written. I liked the progression of the story. There's chapter titles, but it's the girls' names, and then it's like how many days post plane crash into the novel. And there's just so much culture and life in this novel, in the words and in them. And I cried so much. But yeah, I cried so much. It was really beautiful. So for me, this was a 5-star book. Hands down. You always love a good dual perspective novel. I don't know what else to say about it other than I thought it was perfect, and I would love to listen to it again or read it one day. I have so much other stuff to read right now though. So I'll come back to it down the line. Elizabeth Acevedo, great job. So that's that for this one. If you guys like a bit of family drama, if you love stories about other cultures, then I highly suggest checking it out. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye!